Hello, and welcome to another in Glenside Public Library series of Quick Tips videos. My name is Jim, and today we're going to look at the translation features of Microsoft Word. Now, suppose you have a document that has some or all of the text in a language that you don't speak, and you want to get a translation either for understanding or to publish. Well, you can certainly copy that into Google Translate or other web services, or you can use translation software, which is also a Microsoft web service, but is built in to Microsoft Word. Here I have a Word doc that has a snippet of a poem by Federico Garcia Lorca. Notice I have the Review tab open above. This is where you'll find the language group, which has not only language proofing and preferences if you have different font packs, or if you have different language packs, installed. But if I go to Translate, I can either translate selection or translate document. Let's click on Translate Selection. Okay, so this opens up the translator pane, and it says from auto detect to English, so you can choose Spanish, but I'm going to leave it on auto detect for now. Select text from the document or enter text here to translate. So I'm going to start by selecting the title, Ciudad Sin Sueño, which they have translated to Sleepless City. Now, if I look at individual words, I see that sueño, what do we have? We have all sorts of translations for sueño. Sleepy, slumber, sleeping. City is ciudad. Let's take another line from our poem. Let's go to this. La criaturas, creatures of the moon, smell and haunt their huts. Which sounds weird. Let's translate the entire document. So if I click on document, it has detected Spanish already. It says create a translated copy of this document with the Microsoft Translator service. So I click translate and wait a moment. And I get Sleepless City by Federico Garcia Lorca, etc., etc. We see the creatures of the moon smell and haunt their huts, etc., etc. Notice my formatting is gone. It no longer looks quite like a poem. So I'm actually going to minimize this one and minimize my original because I want to take a look at two that I've already created. So here is the exact text that was just created by our machine translation. It's no different than the one that I made. It's just that I have formatted it differently to make it look more like a poem. Over here we have a more authoritative translation from the website in which I got the poem. And notice that what our machine translator called Sleepless City, the translations calls it the city that does not sleep, which certainly sounds more poetic. And our machine translation, the creatures of the moon smell and haunt their huts, has become the creatures of the moon sniff and prowl about their cabins. Certainly, again, sounds more natural. And that is one of the things. You will get a fair amount of variety from machine translation, especially when it's artistic language like this. But a business document or some other sort of more straightforward document, the translation can help. Now, if you need to understand a non-native to you language, consider the translation feature. However, if you need to republish something in your language or in a different language, I would make sure to get a more authoritative translation, run it by a native speaker, but this is a good start. Just remember, it is under the Review tab, under Language, Translate. Hope this helps you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.